decided that through Chamber Innovation that we would partner with the schools. And what this is doing is we're providing a tool for innovation, a tool for internships, a tool for opportunities for our students. And through that partnership, it has grown today, and we are happy to announce that Purdue Polytechnic of Kokomo has partnered with us as well through Chamber Innovation. And I want to thank Jeff and his whole team for partnering with us on this program. Again, it started as an idea, as a concept, and it's so amazing to see how it's turned into a reality. And you know, getting to know the schools and getting to know Purdue and Jeff and his team, we as a city and as a region are so blessed to have the type of people that we do in leadership roles. And I first would like to introduce Dr. McGuire, the principal here, and let her speak real fast on behalf of this.
Good morning. Thank you for coming out with everything else going on today. We at Westfield High School, for really the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, we're constantly evolving. And we talk a lot about preparation. We want our students prepared for the day after graduation. And for a very long time, we've been very focused on skills development and skills that our kids will need. We recognize that when our kids leave Westfield High School, we are training them for careers that probably do not exist yet, using technology that hasn't even been invented to solve problems that we can't even fathom will be problems, 5, 10, 20 years down the road. So how is it you do that? You make sure that our kids have a certain core set of skills that are adaptable and go, whether it be in a post-secondary realm to the career, and you also make sure that they are constantly able to learn, because that's exactly what is going to, the world they're going to face. It's going to be ever-changing, ever-evolving, and they need to constantly understand that they are lifelong learners. I almost hate saying that because it's become cliche, but it's very true for what our kids are going to face. And so as we look at that preparation the day after, we believe strongly that all roads lead to careers. Whether you're going post-secondary, whether you're going to an associate's degree, whether you're going to military, whether you're going straight to work, all roads lead to careers. And it's very, very important that our students begin understanding what are those employability skills, what is it that they're passionate about, what is it they're interested in, where is it they can start making a difference in those things. And we knew that we need to start backing that down to high school, that if we were preparing them for these things, after they graduated, it was too late. So we kind of had a notion that we wanted to take our 4-year plan. Most people would think a 4-year plan goes from freshman year to senior year, but we have changed that at Westfield High School, and our 4-year plan begins the junior year, and it's +2, so that all kids have some idea, not just of where they're going, but they actually have experience into where they're going the day after they leave Westfield High School. And so then to meet with Jack and the Chamber and other people coming in, it just really is going to help take our idea of what we knew was best for our graduates and what our kids needed and catapult that and make it a reality all the sooner. We also knew that in the area of Westfield, we're so blessed to be here, and just the community support and the partnerships and just seeing so many people here today is such a blessing. That's why I love being in Westfield so much, because it's truly a community, and it's not just about us and them, and you always rally around and support our kids and give them the best experience, which is why I think they want to come back to Westfield. So when we were really thinking about careers and things that are really going to drive in Westfield, we had identified construction, we'd identified the hospitality industry and all that that entails, and we had identified innovation and entrepreneurship, because we really believe that those are kind of the cornerstones of the Westfield business community, as well as what will be coming in the next 15 to 20 years. And it wasn't until, you kind of look at innovation and you think about those things and how do those things combine. Well, I think that innovation is where you get the ideas. And in schools, that's exactly what we should be teaching our kids to do. To be creative, to be thinkers, to be passionate, there's not just one right answer. Because we don't want to produce graduates that only believe there's one right answer. We want to produce graduates that don't even know an answer, but they're not afraid to go get one. And that's where we're so excited with this partnership with Purdue, because with this innovation piece, teaching our kids it's okay to think, teaching our kids it's okay to create, teaching our kids it's okay for you to be the first one to come up with an answer or an idea or a product product or a project or a solution is exactly what we need you to do in this world. So again, just very, very grateful. That was not brief, and I do apologize. I just get excited when I start talking. But I would like to introduce Dan Doherty, who oversees our counseling center. And again, what I hope you'll see some innovation when you think of school counseling. It's not what we're doing here. And with this partnership, I think in 2 years from now, we will certainly be leading counseling centers across the state, maybe even the Midwest, with some of the innovation that you'll see coming up from our center. Thank you.
I'm Dan Doherty. I'm the director of school counseling here at the high school, and this is such an awesome and exciting time for our students, for our staff, for our administration. One of the things that we really look for when we are working with students, creating programs, is how can we educate, how can we impact the whole student, and how can we do things that impact every student. And the fact that every student, regardless of their socioeconomic background, regardless of their GPA, will work, will have a career, will have a job, will contribute to society in some way, shape, or form. And so as we are shifting some of our focus to how we can better prepare our students for a career, we are looking at how we can reach every single student before they leave here. And one of the things that we are looking at is how can we shift our focus in terms of creating the traditional standard for counseling is creating a 4-year academic plan to help students prepare for graduation, and that starts in their freshman year. What we're looking at is how can we help students prepare for a career and begin their 4-year plan, working towards internships and apprenticeships and certifications, and starting that 4-year plan in their junior year. So we're really excited about how we can do this as we have teamed up with the Builders Association of Greater Indianapolis, Baggy, to help us with construction, and with Jonathan Bird in helping us with the hospitality aspect, and now to have this great partnership with Purdue and the Chamber. We really look forward to this other element for entrepreneurship and innovation. So one of the persons that we're very lucky to have who has really taken on this role with enthusiasm and excitement is somebody I have great pleasure to introduce right now, and that is our CTE director, Mr. Matt Putman.
Just a few words about this new partnership, not only with the Chamber, but with Purdue Polytech. It actually brings a lot of added benefits for the high school and Central Indiana. We look to see this as an opportunity to expand dual credit opportunities for our students, which obviously allows them to earn college credit while they're still in high school. The additional career guidance and showing the connections between how certain pathways of degrees can lead to different careers in the real world. And then their input and their advice on curriculum and directions as we move forward with our career and technical education programs. And then the other exciting aspect is they are doing a lot with robotics currently at Purdue Polytech Kokomo. We have a robotics team, and we've implemented a lot of robotics within the district, so we look at their expertise and knowledge to help us expand those areas as well. So it's my pleasure to introduce Jeff Griffin, the director of Purdue Polytech Kokomo, to provide some words.
Well, thank you for having me here today, and I want to say, wow, I'm excited because of the enthusiasm here. It's really fun to see that, and I'm sure that with that enthusiasm, we're really going to be able to do some exciting things. I'm more excited now than when I walked in the door this morning. Purdue Polytechnic Kokomo, it's, we say Kokomo, but we really look at the area as a region. We draw a 50-mile circle around our location in Kokomo, and that is the area we serve. So we're really excited about coming down to Westfield here and working with the people of Hamilton County here. I think Purdue is committed to a lot of the things that have been said here already, and we look forward to working on that entrepreneurial culture, because we see students that they have to continue to learn when they leave us even. So we want to get that started early. So when they come to whatever they do they come to a university? Do they go to community college? We need them to start thinking, be thinkers, and think outside the box, because you'll never stop learning. It was mentioned the robotics. We would be really excited to get our robotics. We have a robotics football team, and just a month ago we played Notre Dame and we beat Notre Dame, so that's probably the only time Purdue has beat Notre Dame at football in a long time. But so we're excited about bringing some of those opportunities to this area. But I would like to say I'm excited and can't wait to get started.
I'll end our conversation here. One of the words I was trying to think of as we were going through this process, and one of them that came to mind was the word investment. Sometimes when you think investment, you think a building that's going up, or a project of some sort like that. And for Purdue and for the schools and for the chamber, this is an investment. This is an investment for our students. This is an investment for our business community. And this is an investment for our region to become the next idea. I always tell people when I first met Jeff, I worked up in Anderson. I said, you know, Anderson started because the Remy brothers created a piece on a car about this big, and it changed a whole city, from a town to a city. And that's the vision of this, is that one day a student or a business will create an idea or an innovative concept and go out and do that. And whether it's health, whether it's hospitality, whether it's technology or innovation, we have those opportunities, and we're blessed to live in a community like Westfield. And not only Westfield, but we're blessed to live in a state and a region that we do. And I appreciate every single one of you coming today. But again, the number one word I could think of was an investment. And we're so blessed to have these people here who work with our students and with our business community each and every day to, as I like Dr. McGuire says it best, she says, we're preparing students for careers that haven't been created yet, for technology that hasn't been invented yet. And I think with this partnership, we're kind of above and beyond that. And from a robotics football team, it's kind of cool that now we can brag and say maybe we can have some D1 athletes. So, so with that, I appreciate your time, and thank you very much for coming today.